In order to find out more about improvements necessary for the EWG School District, we're here with District Maintenance Director Steve Bailey. Okay, Mr. Bailey, what do you see as the most important renovation to the EWG School District?
I believe it's the heating and air conditioning and air handlers in the senior junior high school. They're outdated, they're past their prime and breaking down constantly. So I believe that's probably the main goal, is to get those done so we can have proper airflow, proper heating, proper cooling through the senior junior high.
Why do we need to see these changes take place right now?
Well, there's a couple of reasons. One, simply because there are certain areas of the school that are lacking of heat because of the units being down and air conditioning. And with the new COVID restrictions, it would be better to upgrade the airflow in the schools to meet the standards now being put out there by the state.
We wanted to also take a closer look at this, so Mr. Bailey took us up onto the roof to see the HVAC units and the heating units in order to see what renovations need to be taken place.
What we have here is the AC and air handler for the library. That's this big unit here. It's working currently, but it breaks constantly. Then we have this unit over here, which services half of the auditorium. This one is working, but broke down 3 times last year. Which just services the area where Officer Petrarca sits, which is a computer area. There's a lot of components for computers in there that have to stay cool. If this breaks, we could lose like some of our IT stuff. So this is extremely important to be replaced. This unit here is going to be also replaced. It's about 27 years old. It's done its time, and it's been broken. It's probably, since I've been here for 5 years, probably 3 times. So on this half of the roof, just about every piece of equipment is going to be replaced. It's all close to 30 years old. Its life was probably 20 years, so it's already beyond what it's expected to do. These two have been broken for the last 3 years, not repairable. This unit is working, but has been down several times in the past 2 years. And that unit is the other half of the AC for the auditorium. Hasn't worked in 5 years. This is for the band room. It worked part of last year, and the second half of the year when there was nobody in school, it didn't run. We had it running again, so it's operational, but it's on its last legs. Air handler is going to be replaced, as all of them are. Pretty much everything on this roof is going to be replaced, but these 3 units completely junk. They just don't work. So obviously they need replacement as soon as possible. This ladder goes to these exhaust fans for the kitchen and the auditorium. They're on the list to possibly be replaced, but they're working in good condition, and we're not 100% sure they're going to be replaced, but they're on the list. So based on, I guess, the funding, it'll be determined. So basically everything on this roof will be replaced, and this part of the roof is in worse shape. Not the roof, but the equipment on this roof is in the worst condition of all of it. These are the 2 Cleaver Brooks boilers that have been in the school since it was built. They're in very good condition. They work well, so we're not replacing those 2 boilers. They got a 50-year expectancy. We're only on 30 years, so we're good. But over here, these are the hot water storage tanks for the high school, for the hot water. And both of them are beginning to rust out, so they need to be replaced. So we'll be replacing those with either a hot water-fired furnace or more storage tanks. Everything is in good working order as far as the boilers, but the hot water system is not. We've already replaced the 2 circulator pumps. This is a air compressor that controls the heating in each room. What it does is we have pneumatic valves in the rooms called EP switches. This puts the pressure in the lines so that the switches can be activated when the thermostat is turned on. What they're planning on doing is replacing this with a wireless system. So we'll have less problems with vacuum leaks and EP switches going.